back to the Falcon 64 project. Today I'm removing the motor. Just wanted to give you a heads up where I'm at with it. I got everything, all electrical wires off. It's set for down there at the starter. So I labeled everything, oil, temp, coil, got that taken off. I got the fuel line busted down here at the filter, and now all I have to do is remove the bolts off the headers where it tie into the mufflers, and remove the engine mount bolts there, and start lifting it up. Once I get it lifted up, I got one side most of the bolts off the headers on the driver's side, and I'll have to remove all the bolts off the passenger side. But right now where she's at, it's awful tight, so I'm gonna wait until I get it lifted up a little bit to get that done. I also took out the radiator. My plan is once I get the motor out, to sit here and clean the engine bay, replace the cowl, and that'll be another video coming up, and obviously paint this all black again and clean it up. There's some rust I got. I'll bring you around so you can see that in the engine bay. So I'm gonna have to replace this battery tray, and I'm gonna figure out, probably just put another piece of metal in here and across there, tie it all in there nicely, and of course then I got to clean it all. So I got to get all the old paint off. I'll probably use a wire brush for that, wash it all, and sand it down and move from there. Alrighty, I'll bring you back when I got the headers off, or the header bolts disconnected, and the engine mounts. I'll show you the engine mounts and what I'm unbolting there. Alrighty, stay tuned. Okay everyone, I got the headers unbolted from the exhaust, and I have the engine mounts undone. Those were 5/8 bolts. There's only 2 on each side, so 4 total. I'll show you those, but here's the exhaust manifolds. I got them tied up there, the exhaust tied up there, so when the manifold or the headers move away, it will just hang there. And I got that on both sides. So I got those busted loose, and then hopefully I can get in here to see. And right there, where it touches the motor, is where the 2 bolts go in, one on each side of that engine mount. So I got those tied, or untied. Now all I got left, get the flashlight. I already got it tied to the cherry picker. I got these bolts there, and I believe there's 3 on each side, 6. So at least these I could probably get with the with a wrench from up top. And this side is going to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt to get to them, just for the fact of the clutch linkage. Well, I'll work on those, and I'll bring you back when it's about time to lift the motor out, because really that should be the only thing holding it up. Like my plan was is to sit there and lift it up a couple inches, and then undo those headers and move from there. So I'll bring you back. Well, I wanted to bring y'all back. I got all the header bolts off on both sides. Obviously got the crane hooked up. I got all the bolts off the back. As you can see, it's split there. Right now I am fighting with her because she does seem to be a little pinned. But slowly but surely, those headers are just sitting there, and just trying to get it to come a little forward and to clear the bell housing. I got a jack up underneath the transmission to keep it sitting there, and slowly but surely I'll bring you back when she is free and clear. Well, as you can see, we got her up. Now we're just getting her moved up, picked up, and moved over. What I figured out was the dang headers, every time I turned around, they were giving me a hell of a time. So anyways, got them all. Got the passenger side out with the motor still in the car, and then was able to shift it more over to the passenger side and wiggle it on out off the transmission. Anyways, now that I got on this side, I can see that I got the alternator wire still attached. Things I'm going to do when I put this thing back in. Obviously I'm going to have the battery box out, have that out, and then I'm going to have the driver's side header in, and I might even get the passenger side in, try to suck it up as close to the side as I can, and then slowly get the motor in. It's going to be a challenge. These cars are tight, so it is some work to sit there and get it up like that, or get it in there right. Anyways, let's go on up with it. Somehow I got the cherry picker leg up underneath there and she don't want to roll out now. Anyways, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Shouldn't be fighting with this thing, it's when I'm fighting with it. It's stuck on the grease zerk. There she went. Man, I hate jerking the shit out of this thing like that. Alright. Now we're gonna bring her down nice and slow. Alright everyone, she is out. Now I just need to go get some bolts and get her mounted on my stand and go from there. I did get the numbers off the side of it. So I need to figure out exactly what she is. It's either a 289 or a 260. I'm kind of hoping either way it's a great motor. 260 I know is not the best for power and all that, but it is a probably more than likely the original motor, so that would be a plus. And then if it's a 289, you know, those are they could be built into something pretty good, and go from there. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and catch you next time. So she's out. I got the header out on the driver's side. It's my first time messing with these older Fords. So the clutch linkage, there's a ball and socket type deal thing. Well, that's the ball, and there's a socket that it fits in on the side of the motor. It's actually, here it is, I'll show it to you. It's just a little attachment that's mounted right on the side of on the engine. And it just sticks in there. And then on the other side of that is the same thing mounted to the frame. So that goes there. Of course, here's your engine mount. And there's the transmission. I got it sitting up on a 2x4. Just typical 4-speed. So yeah, I need to find a way so I can tie that. I think I'm mounted. Tie it up to here using, I don't know, rope or something. Something strong enough to hold it up. That way I can wheel it out, get all this wiring out, and then basically blow it all out and then wash it all down and try to start off with a cleaner surface, and then start on the cowl. I'll do the cowl first, and then I'll move on to cleaning all this up, and then painting all this black again. Of course, I'm gonna take all the front end out before I sit there and paint it all, and get all new stuff, and then put that back in after it's all been painted. This will give me a chance to paint that firewall and take care of these rust issues right there, and get this all cleaned up and just make sure that it's ready to go. So anyways, I think it might be interesting remounting this with those headers and with the ball and socket. You got to make sure it gets in there. So I wasn't paying attention to that before, but anyways, something else I need to pay attention to when I reinstall it. So I got the numbers off of it, and let's see if we can get a light on them. Maybe we'll get a view of what it is. I know it isn't. Where is it? It should be right in there. So I'm gonna look those up a little later. I was hoping I'd see something right on the block, but I haven't seen nothing. Of course, not that I've dug around either too much. There we go. I got a plate right here. That's interesting. Let's see if I can get that cleaned up. I've never seen that. I wonder if it's a... Huh. Number 786107. What's it say up top? say Ford something. Anyways. See where somebody used one of these to sit there and guess one of the freeze plugs busted out of it. Anyways, I'll find out more about it and I'll let you know. Thanks for watching.